Indiana Fever superstar Caitlin Clark has been named Time Magazine's Athlete of the Year. So the award, which has been distributed since 2019, Clark becomes the first WNBA player to ever win this award. We see the album cover, or excuse me, the magazine cover. I'm out here fucking up. Look like an album cover, and you know, with the baggy pants. But Cheryl, I'll start with you. What's your reaction to Caitlin Clark winning Time Magazine Athlete of the Year?
I don't think I'm surprised. I'm curious to know who the other candidates were, but the fact that that's the very first WNBA player to ever win Time Magazine Athlete of the Year is pretty special. And my question is, like the criteria, is it based off of her performance on the court, which, yeah, she had a great year, or is it more about the impact that she had on the game this season?
I'm sure a mix of both. Obviously, WNBA saw record viewership numbers across the board. Her team's played in a lot of those games.
No, I think it's great, not just for her. I think it's great for the league.
Yeah.
Right? Like, everybody talked about the recognition that she brought to the W this season. So for her to be Time Magazine Athlete of the Year, I think it's really great for the league.
So in the Time article, Clark had a strong quote acknowledging her privilege. Here's what she said. I want to say I've earned every single thing, but as a white person, there is privilege. A lot of those players in the league that have been really good have been black players. This league has kind of been built on them. The more we can appreciate that, highlight that, talk about that, and then you continue to have brands and companies invest in those players that have made this league incredible, I think it's very important. I have to continue to try to change that. The more we can elevate black women, that's going to be a beautiful thing. So, yeah, when you hear Caitlin say that, because Caitlin obviously in the media has been very, you know.
She has a great marketing team.
Yeah, I'm not, I'm just hooping.
She's trying to stay at the barbecue, goddamn, because, yeah.
She's the stag girl. She was invited to the bar. She got the cookout. But when you hear that, thoughts on Caitlin Clark saying she wants to use her platform to elevate black women in the WNBA have been instrumental, obviously, in building that league to what it is. Okay.
So what's the since it's 2019, right? I mean, it was 5 years. So
What?
who's 2019? Because I see LeBron.
Women's national team of soccer.
It was somebody from the.
It was the team
The women's national team of soccer.
won it in 2019?
Yeah,
The whole team?
the whole team.
Yeah.
Because they won the Women's World Cup.
Oh.
Okay, so 2020 was LeBron.
2021, Simone Biles. 2022, Aaron Judge. And then 2023, Messi from the soccer world.
So this is just probably just the impact of the sport, a little bit of it's a little bit of everything, right? So
Yeah, I mean, no,
when you
no
think
doubt
about,
she
when
had
you
a
just
huge
think about
impact.
athletes of this year,
Yeah.
it's her, the swimmer
What swimmer?
for Olympics,
Katie Ledecky.
her
Shout out Katie
her
Ledecky.
performance,
Shit, you
know,
can put
in the
Simone
Olympics.
Biles back in there.
You can put her back in there. Probably LeBron from his Olympics plus, you know, like
I mean, hell,
from the season
you could
Olympics.
put Asia Wilson in there.
That was just basketball.
So that's what I'm saying. Was it just the performance on the court, or
It's
everything
global.
else?
Like I think it's
So,
everything.
yeah.
It's everything. Right? Yeah, you just.
Yeah, I'm trying to figure out who's like impact. Just
Are you saying athlete of the year? You saying most influential athlete of the year?
Nah, but it's all like
or
it's all,
who in the actual their sport of
Yeah.
play.
Yes.
it's a
little bit of-
yeah, like when you say it, we just say
She-
yes.
She impacted the economy, man.
Yeah.
And she impacted for the WNBA. Her
For sure.
was
Like you're talking about
Great.
views.
So-
Like this is college to W. So you gotta. It's everything, right? So you know when you're talking about athlete, you're talking about her
the
college run.
Yeah, the run she had last year.
Her college run
into her rookie year to now to date.
Yeah.
Yeah, the women's college tournament, I believe,
Like all the
significantly
eyes she
outperforming,
brought to the league this
Yeah.
year.
Yeah.
outperforming the men's.
Oh shit, yeah. You got to think, yes.
Yeah.
Right, as you know, when you say Asia, you got to be like, well, that's in a W Caitlin was college and W.
It's a combination of that and just impact, man. So yeah.
I mean, it's good for the W because it just keeps putting a light on the sport for everybody else to eat. And, sometimes, just as athletes, we are competitive by nature. And, we don't like when someone's getting something that we don't think they deserved, right? When we've been in a game. But we have to understand, like, the more loaves that someone gets, the more crumbs everybody else gets, if you think of it like that. Like, if there's only one loaf, right?
Can I get a slice?
And we get a slice.
Yeah,
want some slices,
want
right?
crumbs.
We get a slice, we get one slice.
I want
right?
a whole slice.
If this person now has 4 loaves, we get 4 slices, right? And I think the more walls get knocked down, there's more opportunity for everyone to just eat. And that's the better part. So
Might be the end piece, but
yeah, it might be the end, but fuck it. I'm gonna take it because I wasn't getting shit before.
I hate the
right? Yeah.
Like, I don't give a fuck what they said. Look, I was buying Skims. Now I'm getting it for free.
Something simple as that.
Right?
No doubt.
Hey, it was a Lululemon. Hey. I'm in the W. What's up? Come on.
No doubt.
So sure.
I know Caitlin. Yeah. Come on down here.
So you mentioned Caitlin Angel Reese. Much has been made of that rivalry from college and then heading to the W this season.
High school.
What?
It started in high school.
Hey, it's been going. But Clark denies that there is any issue between them in that same time article. She said, quote, "I don't get that at all. We're not best friends by any means, but we're very respectful of one another. Yes, we've had tremendous battles, but when have I ever guarded her, and when has she guarded me?" So do you agree that there is no rivalry between them?
I do. Like, I really do agree with that. First of all, they play 2 totally different positions, so it's not like they're guarding each other, but it's good for the game, right? It's good for the game, for the media to portray it as Caitlin doesn't like Angel, Angel doesn't like Caitlin, there's a rivalry there. Angel said the same thing, but it's good that people are actually talking about it, and anytime you have Chicago playing Indiana, people are gonna tune in because it's Angel versus Caitlin.
Yeah, I believe that's going to be the first game to kick off the next season.
Yeah, I think they're playing 5 times this season.
Yeah, they're going to get their bread, but I think that ticket price, lowest ticket.
Why do you do that?
I hate when they do that for the first game.
I agree with that.
The season's starting anyway, you're going to watch.
So, yeah. And then they're playing each other 5 times. 5.
But that ticket, though, the lowest ticket price, I think, was higher than 29 of the 30 NBA opening games from this past season, at least according to the report. So you gotta understand what you're saying, because you've been adamant about that across different sports, about not wanting to put 2 of your best teams head-to-head against each other. Someone's got to start with a loss. But
the reason is the numbers is already showing that both of them have an impact on viewership, right? So if Caitlin's selling 20,000, Angel Reese is selling 15, 16, me putting them together to sell 20,000 makes no sense to me. Right, one already sells 20,000, one sells 15.
No, it's true.
Like, so I would rather have them
play somebody else.
Yeah, you play this person, get your 20,000.
Yep.
If we match you up with somebody, you're gonna get naturally 15. You might fuck around and get 20. It should be a double header.
Put New York, they wanted New York against Angel Reese and either against Caitlin Clark. They both, you put them against either one.
That's what I said. There's matchups that you can
put
use
Asia
that make sense.
and Vegas on, and game 1, you got the viewership. Double hitter, back to back, got your viewership.
Back to back.
Right?
Yep, I'll put Caitlin second.
No doubt.
Put Angel first, Caitlin second, so you forcing them to watch fucking 3 hours of TV.
So they're playing that game right now, scheduled in Gamebridge Fieldhouse. I mean, it's one thing if you do that game, you do it in the Lucas Oil Stadium where the Colts play, and you try to now smash in attendance, make
How about
it.
this? They're still learning. That's all of it. All we can say is when it comes to capitalizing right now, they're still trying to figure it out.
Yeah, but we saw that with the Fever Sparks game this year was supposed to be, I believe, at Long Beach State. Moved it back to crypto, ended up getting record crowd in there.
Yeah, they're still
So if
figuring
you
it
want to
out.
make a spectacle out, I can see that. But sure, like you mentioned, they're going to play each other 5 times. So
Yeah.
Yeah, I wouldn't.
Rick's going to be doing several points throughout that season. We're gonna get those numbers back where they need to be.
Yeah, that I don't know, 5 times to me just seems a little
Is it too thirsty?
much. Yeah.
in the sense of
It's almost like you're trying to force the rivalry, or you're trying to force something. Like 5 times is like, really? Because to your point, regardless of who Indiana is playing, you're going to get 20,000 people. And Angel's going to bring another 15, 16, 17, 18, maybe 20. So, like, do you think by having them play each other on opening night, you're going to get 40,000?
No.
Right? Like
20.
It's
Sold out. There's no extra tickets you can buy. Like, I just don't.
But what about from the TV standpoint, though? Because obviously you got the live game viewership, the audience that's going to be there, but then you got the millions of people at home that are going to be watching.
I mean, there's better matchups, right? Like, you want both of, like, you want both of them doing what they're doing, so when they do meet up, it's like the champion. You're not building the championship.
Sorry, why not put one of those games versus the defending champions? Because people are going to want to watch the Liberty also. And so if you have the Liberty versus the Fever, like
it's a
pretty good game for.
Then you have Angel versus
and Aces.
Asia.
Yeah.
Right. That's
Asia's gonna cook. Asia's gonna cook, though. I'm just.
But it don't matter.
You have Paige Beckers, right? Who's going to Dallas? That everybody is talking about. So let's do Paige Beckers versus Caitlin Clark. That's more of a.
That used to be the order. It was,
it was Paige Beckers, Caitlin Clark, and then Paige got hurt and she had all these injuries. Yeah, like people are excited about that rivalry.
Yeah, really, we're all just building up to when Juju comes out. I think at the end of the day.
Yeah, just like right now it's the W should sit around. They should really sit and think about everything moving forward. Like, this is not just put a schedule together. It's like there might be a year where they only play each other twice.
Yeah.
Right. If you really want to milk it,
and you're really gonna watch it. Yeah. Because you're like, well, they're only playing each other twice.
If you really want to milk it, I would not have played the motherfuckers this year.
Not 5 times.
I wouldn't have played them.
You're going to have the opposite effect, you think, with the 5? I
wouldn't have played them this year.
People are still going to watch, but I think it has a different effect if you know.
You oversaturate,
if you
though, at that point.
they're only playing each other once, right? Then you're like, damn, I got to make sure I watch this game.
Well, that's a hot ticket.
Yeah, but you know they're playing each other 5 times, so you're like, well, I can miss the first 3.
I ain't in no hurry.
I ain't going to play again.
Yeah.
But if it's high quality, for example, like a show like Gil's Arena presented by Underdog that's on 4 days a week, you're going to pull up every single day because you never know what to expect. But you know the crew and the talent are going to put together the best show possible. And with that in mind, let's move on to Mostly Fans.